Hi. So it's that time again where we look at my predictions and wish list. Mostly just wish list because I'm very bad at making predictions for the next season in Splatoon 3. Just ignore the fact that I didn't do it for last season. This time it's kind of different because the next season might actually be the last season this game gets. I highly doubt that. I think they'll actually do Drizzle Season 2, but in the case that this is the last season, I'm gonna make some predictions for that, but it's probably gonna be Sizzle Season and then Drizzle Season. Or at least I think that. So, yeah. Anyway, here are my predictions and mostly wish list. Here we go. Let's start off with maps. Now, I don't really have that many predictions for new maps or returning maps. Except, of course, for the one thing, it's probably just like the last season, just gonna be one map. Which is very sad, I know, it's very sad, but they just wanna fill that one page. They just wanna fill that one page. I know, Nintendo, they just want to do that so bad. But anyway, I have some wishes for maps, and one wish right away, I wish for there to be a returning map. Not a new map, a returning map. Cause new maps are always cool, yes. And they definitely turned up the quality with the last few new maps. But I don't know, I just kind of want a returning map from either Splatoon 1 or 2. I guess if they are making a new map, then it's probably gonna be from Splatoon 2 and not from Splatoon 1. Cause, you know, Splatoon 1 only has 2 more maps that weren't in another game, and I don't think they'll be bringing any of these back to Splatoon 3. So I think it's probably gonna be a Splatoon 2 map, if it's even a returning map. Probably not gonna be a returning map though, cause I guess it wouldn't really make sense to have a returning map, but it would still be kinda cool. Anyway, moving on to now, many people have said that we probably won't be getting third kids. And honestly, I don't see it. I don't see why they would delete third kids from the game. Literally the third game in the series. Why would they delete third kids? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Though it is kind of weird, because they don't have all the second kids yet. And if this next season, if the Sizzle season is gonna be the last season, then they would just have to cram a bunch of weapons into this one update. Which, don't get me wrong, that would be hella sick, but I don't think Nintendo would do that, which is also one of the reasons why I think there's gonna be a Drizzle season. But yeah, they could theoretically do it like this, so that they cram a bunch of weapons into the Sizzle season. Maybe they're also gonna introduce a halfway season content update. I highly doubt it. It would really not make any sense at this time, but it would be kinda cool. Though yeah, they're probably gonna finish second kids now and gonna add third kids in a later season. I'm predicting it right here. And if I'm wrong, then I don't know what I'm gonna do then, but I'm gonna be definitely sad. Also, this season they're probably gonna add the final 2 new weapons, which are gonna be Stringer and Splatana weapons. Which, you know, yeah, I'm pretty confident that they're gonna be Stringers and Splatanas. For the weapons, I don't really know what they could still add for Stringers and Splatanas. I feel like a heavy Stringer would be kinda cool, you know, like an E-liter type Stringer. And for Splatanas, I don't know, like double swords or something. That would be kind of cool. But to be very honest, I don't really have that many good ideas for the new weapons. That's why I'm also not working at Nintendo. Though, maybe I should work at a Nintendo. I mean, like, they don't really have that many ideas either. Anyway, moving on. Salmon Run. Yeah, I don't really know what they're gonna do with Salmon Run. They said that Bone Rattle Arena was the last Salmon Run stage to be added, which is very strange in my opinion. But anyway, new King Salmonid. I really hope they're gonna add a new King Salmonid, cause we have 3 in the game. 3 is not enough. They're probably not gonna add a new King Salmonid. It would be cool though. And yeah, for Big Run, I really don't know. Big Run was probably already revealed by some data miner and I just did not catch that. I don't know. Big Run stage, really up in the air. I feel like yeah, no, I really don't know what stage would be good for Big Run. Hacklefish Market maybe. Alright, for Splatfest, I don't really know what to say. Like, I don't know what I can predict here. I just wanted to put it in for Final Fest, cause Final Fest, if this is the final season, will probably happen in August. I still think that Final Fest will probably happen in September rather than August, but August may be a possibility for Final Fest. However, this is big boy speculation, so bear with me. This is probably not gonna be true at all, but if the new Nintendo console comes out somewhere next year, like people have been speculating the whole time, then there might actually be a real possibility that the Final Fest will be a smaller Final Fest again. Cause you know, Splatoon 1, we had Kelly versus Marie. It wasn't really that big of a Final Fest. Splatoon 2, we had Chaos versus Order, but there they had a lot of time to implement that theme into Splatoon 3. Cause if we get a new console, then Splatoon 4 might actually not be that far away as we think, and then they obviously can't have like a big theme like Chaos vs. Order again, cause Chaos vs. Order would be very hard to implement in that short time. That's also why the first Final Fest in Splatoon 1 had Kelly versus Marie. So yeah, the theming of the Final Fest could actually also give us insight about when a new Splatoon game is gonna release in the next few years. But keep in mind, those are very big boy speculations. They don't have to come true at all. This is just, speculation. Moving on, yeah. That is it with my predictions and my wish list, though. Since we're kind of at the end of this game's timeline and Nintendo is hopefully soon gonna introduce some third kits, I think we might make a bonus round where I'm going over my wish list for third kits. So anyway, I want every weapon class to have at least one third kit. I mean, like, pretty standard. I think every weapon class had a third kit variant in the other games, and it would be very cool to see third kits for Splatonas and Stringers. Though, I think if they're gonna add third kits for Splatanas and Stringers, they're gonna add third kits to the Stamper and probably to the Tri-Stringer, cause that's just the main Stringer type. I really hope they're gonna add a third kit to the Tri-Stringer, cause I really don't trust them with making reflux kits anymore. Other things I think would be cool is to bring old Sheldon's picks from Splatoon 1 back. Not the Sheldon's picks kits, but like Sheldon's picks looks. I really want the Wasabi Splatter Shot back. I really like the Wasabi Splatter Shot. And for a kit for the Wasabi Splatter Shot, I feel like it could be a cool reference to Splatoon 2's V-Shot. I mean, like, we have triple splashdown, we have burst bombs, no Splatter Shot has a burst bomb yet, which is very surprising actually. And I mean, it would be a cool casual kit for the Splatter Shot. One thing, like one variant that will obviously not come back is the Koro Splat Roller. I highly doubt they're gonna bring that back. I know they're still collaborating a bunch with Koro, but I don't think they're gonna bring the Koro Splat Roller back. I'm sorry. Heavy Splatling Remix would be cool to see again. That would mean that the Heavy Splatling Remix would have been in all 3 games, just like Chirpy Chips, which the Heavy Splatling Remix is actually sort of based off, I think. At least I've read that it's based off Chirpy Chips. And I mean, that would be kinda cool, you know? And then let's see. I really hope that all weapons that had third kits in the past few games get third kits in Splatoon 3. Though it's highly unlikely. But I don't think they're gonna remove third kits, cause that would be weird. Though it seems like something Nintendo would do, doesn't it? It really seems like something they would do. So yeah, anyway, those were my wishes for the new Splatoon Sizzle Season. What are your wishes for the next season? I don't know. You can write it down in the comments. Yeah, maybe do that. Maybe also don't. I don't really know. I don't really know how to do these sorts of outros. Goodbye.